So, what does it really mean to have a powerful voice? It's not just about what you're saying, is it? It's about having a voice that, well, that doesn't just talk, but actually commands attention. Today, we're going to dig in and uncover how you find that voice within you. Oh man, it's such a frustrating feeling, isn't it? You have something important to share, you know you do, but the words, they just seem to float away, totally unheard. We're going to get to the bottom of why that happens, and way more importantly, how you can fix it. Okay, so the very first thing we have to get our heads around is this quality called gravitas. Now, this isn't about being loud or flashy. No, it's all about the presence you bring into a room, that undeniable weight that just makes people lean in and listen. And this, right here, this is the heart of it. Gravitas is an internal quality. It's this deep stillness and a calm confidence that just projects outward. When you have it, people don't just process your information. They actually feel your conviction. And this is exactly where we so often get it wrong. We think speaking with power means cranking up the volume or talking a mile a minute. But true gravitas, it's found in the exact opposite, in the stillness, in the rhythm of your speech, and in that unshakable belief behind what you're saying. Most of us rush to fill every single second with sound, probably because we're a little uncomfortable with silence. But here's the secret. When you use pauses on purpose, you're not being slow. You're giving your message room to breathe, to land, and to really sink in. Silence, it creates anticipation, and it creates impact. And let's be real, this is something you just can't fake. Gravitas isn't some trick you pick up at a weekend workshop. No, it's earned. It's forged in the challenges you faced and the hard-won wisdom you've gained along the way. It's the calm that comes from having walked right through the storm and come out the other side. So if gravitas is the how you speak, then your story is the what. It is the most powerful tool you have for building a bridge from your own experience straight into your listener's heart. Let's break down how that connection actually gets built. I mean, this is the key question, right? You can throw all the facts and figures you want at people, but if you can't make them feel what you're saying, that message is pretty much lost. The answer, it turns out, is a lot simpler and more profound than you might think. That's it, just one word, story. A good story completely bypasses the logical brain and speaks directly to the heart. It's the vehicle that carries emotion, and emotion is what makes a message stick. It's what motivates people. And really, it's a 3-step journey. It doesn't begin with some heroic tale where you look perfect. No, it starts with sharing a genuine struggle. And from that struggle, you pull out a universal lesson. And when you do that, something amazing happens. The person listening, they stop just hearing your story. They start seeing themselves in it. And that right there is the fundamental shift in perspective. Your goal isn't to impress your audience with how strong you are. It's to empower them by showing them your humanity, your stumbles, and your resilience. It's about giving them permission to be human too. Sharing your failures, your fears, the times you almost threw in the towel, that's not weakness. That is what builds trust. It's what makes your message feel real and gives you the credibility to speak with true power, because you're speaking from experience, not just from theory. All right, now we get to the deepest layer, the absolute bedrock that everything else is built on. Before you can have gravitas, before you can tell a powerful story, you need the courage to believe in your own message, completely independent of what anyone else thinks. Just think about that for a second. If you're only brave when people are cheering for you, you're not actually being courageous. You're just performing. Real courage is what you do when the room is dead silent, or maybe even when it's hostile. And the same exact thing goes for belief. It's so easy to believe in yourself when everyone's clapping, right? But that's a fragile, convenient kind of belief. The real question is, what do you believe when no one is clapping? Because that is the belief that really matters. This is where that real inner strength is forged. It's in those moments when you feel completely alone, when the support system fades away, and you have to rely entirely on yourself. It's in that quiet decision to just keep going, when it would be so much easier to stop. That's where an unshakable voice is born. So we've covered gravitas, story, and courage. Now let's bring it all home. The focus here shifts from learning about it to actually doing it. Your voice is already there. It's just waiting for you to decide to use it.
The very first thing you have to do is let go of the need for permission. Your message, your truth, it doesn't need a stamp of approval from anybody else.
Next up, you've got to release the need for that external validation. The applause is not the goal, it's just a byproduct, if it even happens. Speak your truth because it needs to be spoken, not because you want to be celebrated for it. And this is the final hurdle for so many of us. We think we need the world to get on board first, to give us the confidence we need to start. But that's getting it completely backward. The power was never out there somewhere. The permission was never anyone else's to give you. The world responds to conviction, and that conviction, it has to start inside you. So that's the final question. And it's not for me to answer. It's all on you. The weight, the story, and the courage, they are already in there. The only thing left to do is decide. Are you ready to believe?